with our Cabana.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
Yes, sir.
what we have that you're seeing right there, that we just walked in front of, is your pop-up cabana. This is a quick cabana with a carrying bag. It's now priced, woo, this is half price, $49.95. Well, I don't care if you are doing a little bit of fall camping now that you have, now that it's cooled off a little bit, this would be perfect. And Carrie Mobley is joining us with this. So come on out and show us how you pop this off.
How great.
We love a good sale now, don't we? And we have your choice. Is it blue?
Yes.
Or the red?
Well, and we also have purple.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah, so we've got
purple.
3 choices. They're beautiful. I use the heck out of this over the summer. I'm a mom. I've got 4 boys. And I spend a lot of time at the baseball field. I spend a lot of time at the soccer field. And I can't tell you, especially being here in Florida, how valuable it is to have protection from the elements, specifically the sun. So this is our pop-up cabana. It's by a great company called Creative Outdoor. And I'm gonna show you literally how easy this is to set up. You saw me just take it out of the bag. By the way, it's only 6 pounds. So it really is very lightweight, and I just pop it back like this. And look at this.
It's like opening an umbrella.
It is. It's really easy. And you know, it has stakes, so you can kind of tie it into the ground however you need, pop it in here. But it also has the bags on the side, for example, if you go to the beach or if you are someplace where you might not be able to stick it into the ground. Now, if you've seen these cabanas before, I want to tell you why mine is different. First of all, it has this great little, what I call a driveway area here. And this is special because sometimes you want to be in the shade, and sometimes you might like to be out a little bit as well. So for example, I go to the beach, my kids like to be out here and I like to be in here. Another thing, and I'll just kind of turn it so you can see, we have these great windows in here, and they're great for ventilation, of course, because now, you know, you can get some breeze in there and you can also see out of it. But one of the other really great things about having these is if you are going to be at the beach, you know, it's very windy right at the shore, you try to set this up, you know, everybody else's are blowing away, and mine, of course, this pass-through really helps. It's huge. This is one of the biggest on the market. You can fit 2 adults in here in their chairs. It's a great thing. Now, these windows as well, they can also roll down. So if you're looking for a little privacy, you can have that as well. And you know, I discovered something really cool. You know, again, I mentioned I had 4 little boys. I noticed that you can take these same little straps that you could use to get into the ground, and I can, you know, find little places to hook them up if I really need some incredible privacy. Like, think about how great this would have been if you were trying to change your baby and you don't want to go to the dirty bathrooms. You can take both of these, you know, find a place to latch it up, and now you've got some makeshift privacy in there. So it really is an awesome little thing here. The colors are great. Okay, you saw how quick it was to set up. Let me show you how to break it down as well, because it's also super fast.
I would offer to help, but I think you don't need me.
I know, please. This is what you should be doing. Let me do the work. 2 little, you know, pushes on the back, and it even tells you how to do it. Super easy, and you just push down, and there you go. And again, it wraps up really, really easily. And this is that great durable product, you know, that tarpaulin material, so it's basically indestructible. I used mine so much this summer. And in fact, last night I was with a fun group of ladies, and they all play tennis, and we all have kids, and just knowing that you have the capability to set up shade that quickly is really, really amazing. And again, you can see over here, you can use it at the beach, you can use it at the soccer field, and again, love that we have this driveway area.
You can use this for a tailgate. Because you know what, you go to the tailgates and it's so hot out there, and some of them use those big canopies, but oh my gosh, you know what? I could never handle that by myself. If you go with some girls, you know, because a lot of us are serious football fans, This is gonna be so quick, so easy. You can sit there, you can have your picnic all spread out right in front of you. This is for the kids, this is for the grown-ups, this is for tailgating, this is for your backyard barbecue. This is for just the kids to just hang out in the backyard, the grandkids, like, hey, why don't you guys go play camping? They will love this, okay? And you know what you spend on toys nowadays, plastic silly toys, they will have more fun playing out here and get them outside, and they don't have to sit on the ground with the ants and everything else. Everything about this makes such sense. We have final quantities on these, final 700. We have never offered it at this price. Okay, but if you want the blue, I have the final dozen now in the blue that I'm sitting in. How many do we have in the purple? Okay, 300 left in the purple, and a few more than that in the red. So purple and red, your best bet, but the blue is about to sell out. Whichever one you want. I mean, stop and think about that. It opens like an umbrella. Look how big the space is. Even if you buy this and save it for next year, for your beach times. But if you are a camper, you will love sitting by the campfire and not having to be exposed to all the elements. So even if it were raining a little bit, you could sit there and you could have your morning coffee and your bagel, which I wish I were having right about now. And it's just perfect. It's that perfect size. Do you know the dimensions of this, Carrie?
Yeah, so it's about 99 by 99. And then, of course, you have this long driveway out in the front, which is 107 inches.
So that if you want to do, you know, the full picnic thing, or if the kids want to come outside and play with their blocks or build something out here, get them outside, all right? Rather than inside. But they're gonna, this is an adventure. Okay, this is an adventure waiting to happen right here for campers, for tailgaters, for just the backyard playtime. I mean, you know, how much do kids really love that whole kind of tent thing? Who wants to, I'm not gonna set up a tent.
I know.
I can set this up though. Oh, okay, the blue is now sold out. We only have the purple and we have the red available. I will tell you that purple. Have you ever
beautiful.
seen anything in purple like that? That is so fun. And the carry case comes with it.
The carry case, it's only 6 pounds, so it's, you know, it's even lighter than a lot of those chairs that we all have in the back as well. So it's really lightweight, and I love that each of the cases are going to match it perfectly. The setup and breakdown is so easy, and I think about, you know, all the times that I've gone to the beach and the money that I've spent on renting those cabanas. I mean, for the day, they're like $70.
And you know what? Not only that, but if you take an umbrella and you try to get it into the sand, are you kidding me? It is so hard, right? And then what happens, the wind comes and it carries it away. But here's the beauty of this, which is you can stake it down easily. And number two, if you're sitting in it, it's not going anywhere. So it's anchored just by you being in it. This makes such sense. This is just pure fun. Fun, but it's practical as well. But only the red, only the purple. I'm gonna sit in the blue because I'm really liking having just this great. It's been a little drizzly out here this morning in Florida, which, what a surprise, right? But it's so nice to have this great big area. 2 people, 3 people comfortably, spread everything out right in front of you. You don't even have to, I mean, if you're going to the beach, you don't even have to take beach towels with you because you can sit right here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, that's exactly what I did. There was no reason to bring a chair. I brought a couple towels. My kids had the beach toys. And I love that, you know, this will take you into every season. I mean, here we are pretty much done with beach season unless you live in Florida. But knowing that now I can have this at all of the soccer games because, listen, I'm gonna spend the next 4, 5, 6 months on the soccer field. I love knowing that I can always, always protect my skin. Listen, I just turned 40, and you know, this is when everything starts to go downhill, right? This is when you make better choices about your skin. You have such incredible SPF protection under here. You don't have to worry about, you know, the sunscreen and all of that if you're just out for the day. You should always protect your skin, of course, but, you know, having this bad boy, check that out. I love it. We've got 3 windows. We have a great driveway, and it folds up and breaks down really, really easily. It's only 6 pounds. You know, like 6.1 pounds. But the reviews, go to hsn.com and look at these reviews. A lot of the people said, I should have bought 2 because my kids stole my first one. Exactly like you said. They've turned theirs into a fun playhouse, and we should have bought more. At this price, at 50% off, make sure you get yourself a couple of them because they are going fast today.
Yes, they are. And in fact, I'm down to my final 200 now if you want the purple. And I have about 250 left if you want the red. And in fact, with people ordering it, we're down to just a few hundred left. Just stop and think about this, because what I want you to think about is, number one, if you camp at all, this is perfect for camping. It sets up in seconds. It comes apart in seconds. If you just want something for the kids or the grandkids, can you imagine what a hero you're gonna be? When you pop this open, they will have hours and hours and hours of playtime with this. Get it now, and because we are not bringing this back. This is it for the entire rest of the year. Get it and put it under the Christmas tree. Can you imagine as a holiday gift?
Yes.
They will go crazy. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna set it up immediately.
That's a really great idea.
And they're gonna go out and they're gonna have tea parties and big adventures and all of that. This is great for the kids. In fact, I think they can pretty much set it up themselves because it opens like an umbrella.
Yeah.
And you're getting it for $49.95. The price of a plastic toy, the opportunity to give an outdoor adventure. And if you're a tailgater, tailgaters will go crazy for this. So you don't have to lug around those great big square things. I mean, for heaven's sakes, those things are big and bulky.
Super heavy.
And it takes a couple of people to set those up. A couple of these, everybody is hanging out right here. Put your little grill right out here and you are good to go. Okay, listen guys, please, if you want this, you're gonna have to order it now, because truly, with people ordering it, we're halfway through our entire quantity. I'm told last call now on the purple as well. I'd love that it comes with a carry case.
I know. And people are gonna be so surprised because they're thinking, oh, what is this? You know, she's got one of those chairs. But when you take it out and you pop it up that quickly, at any of the baseball games that I have been to, oh my gosh, the parents they were blown away at how quickly I set something up. All the kids were hanging out, you know, underneath this thing. And this is exactly how you're gonna get it, guys. You're gonna see it's got these ties. There's a few ways to set it up. I find that, you know, my favorite way to do it is what I call the archer, so to speak. You know, it's gonna have all of your, and my buddy John here has everything set up. These are the stakes that you'll use if you're going to be putting it into grass or into the sand. But if you're gonna be on a hard surface, you know, we also have the little bags that you can use. So, just like this. I gotta turn around this way. Da-da-da-da. This is magical stuff. I know it's crazy, but I love it.
This is cool stuff.
I've had such a great time.
And it's on half price sale with people ordering it. Final 200 now before this completely sells out. The purple, is that gonna sell out first, Kyle? Okay, so the purple is gonna sell out first, followed right behind it. So it looks like all of these are gonna sell out. This is such a great idea. Carrie, what fun.
Thank you.
Oh, fun for the entire family, tailgating. Oh, you're gonna love it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, see you then.
All right, we're gonna do a quick buy to show you some of the other products that we offer here at HSN, but on the other side of this, we have something that's gonna plug in and make it